All right, Shalom. Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Baharakah Kodash. I would like to give double honors to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect, and 1/3. And Lord's, will this video be edifying and exhorting through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and the Wada Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakah Kodash, for giving me the inspiration to do this lesson. And as the title reads, Mark the Sigher'S and Crier'S. All right. And, I was just thinking about Ezekiel 9:4, which I'm going to grab. Just wanted to make sure the audio and video is good. Take myself off the screen now. All right. So let's jump right into it. All right. Just going to go with the spirit. I don't have anything really queued up or, I'm thinking of a few things, but I have nothing written down. Just going to rely on the Holy Spirit. All right, let's go right into Ezekiel. I want to pull out a few words in this, and Lord's will you be edified. So let's go to Ezekiel 9. Really, the context of this, you want to start up a little bit. It's the Lord sending an angel, all right, on a mission to mark the Israelite men that sigh and cry. All right, you sisters too. All right, sighing and crying to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And that's our job. That's our duty. We're supposed to be crying out because we're Yahushai's bride. Okay, actually, let's grab that real quick. We're supposed to be crying out as the bride of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, so for all these women out there that talk about their beauty, what you should be talking about is how Israel's beauty is so beautiful that it's equated to a woman. So that's what you should be speaking about. Jeremiah 6:2, I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. See, so we're married to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. Actually, the scriptures speak on that, where he says, I am married unto. Actually, let's go to Jeremiah 3. I'm not even going to use Google. Let's go to Jeremiah 3 really, really quick. All right. Yep. This is Jeremiah 3:1. It says, they say, if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again to me, saith the Lord. So right here, all right, the Most High is talking about our wickedness as a nation, compared it to the adultery that a woman does to a man. Okay, so us as a nation, we need to understand that we are married to the Lord. Now let me put that I am married unto you. There it is. Let's see what comes up. Oh, same verse. See, yep, just got to keep going down. So Jeremiah 3:14, it says, turn, O backsliding children, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion. So this is why we need to sigh and cry, because as a nation, we are married to the Lord, but only the elect, all right, out of the elect nation of Israel is performing the the righteous duties, okay, as a wife to her husband would, meaning crying out, looking and yearning for her husband, okay, being loyal to her husband. Okay. And that's what we're doing, because we have been taken as a nation. We have been raped as a nation. The word rape means to be taken. This is why you get the term rapture. All right. The root word for rapture is rape, and rapture means to be taken. So we, as Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's wife and as Yahushai's bride, we need to be sighing and crying. We need to be crying out according to our law, which you have a law pertaining to a married woman when a man is trying to force himself on her. Now, what she is to do is she's to cry out. Okay, she's to cry out. I'm getting to Ezekiel 9, but I'm just getting what the Spirit's giving me. Okay, it's building it up. But let's see. Let's go down. I haven't got into this in a while. It goes into the law about rape. Let's see. If a man be found lying with a woman married to a husband, yep, they should be both put to death. But if she cries out The woman doesn't get put to death. So let's see. If a damsel is a virgin, but if a man finds a betrothed damsel, right? Let's see. Let's start right here. This is Deuteronomy 22 and 25. Let's see. Oh, 24. Here it is. It says, let's start 23. It says, if a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed unto an husband. See, we're the virgin. All right. What's it say in Revelations? The virgins. All right. Look at the spiritual essence of this. Okay. Remember, it says that the elect were virgins. I'll just get it. Just for edification's sake, let's get it. Okay. There might be a brother or sister that's never heard of this or the breakdown. So for edification's sake, we do all things for the elect's sake. So let's grab this because this is a beautiful analogy that's taking place in the spirit. All right. So let's see. This is Revelations 14 and this is Revelations 14 and 3. And it says, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. And this earth is completely wicked. Okay, we want to be redeemed. There's a prophecy. Look, if you are at the point where you believe in faith that you're an Israelite, and you believe that the kingdom of heaven is for the Israelites, and you believe that these prophecies are going to come true, then you also have to believe that there is going to be a great redemption for an elect out of this elect nation that's prophesied to rule for forever. And with that believing, you have to start putting yourself in a position of wanting to be a part of that prophecy to be redeemed. Now, the 144,000, that specific number is speaking about the 12,000 men out of each tribe, because man bears the seed. So this is how the elect of the rest of Israel will be brought back through those men bearing the elect seed, right? But then you have the 1/3, which is an innumerable multitude of men, women, and children. So you, as a man or woman, need to be meditating upon and praying upon in Lord's will that we are a part of that predestinated remnant. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you're a woman, that's you, then you pray that you're of the 1/3. Okay, because if you are not of the 1/3, if you're not of the elect, then you will be a part of the 2/3 that will be destroyed and then born back. Okay, we're going through being born again right now. This is what we're going through right now, is being born again. Okay, and Nicodemus, he didn't get it when Yahushua said it to him the first time. So, Barak the Abba Shema Shai, we understand now. Okay, Nicodemus, that conversation had to happen. So fast forward to today, we understand, not literally born again, spiritually, mentally. So now having that understanding, you should want the redemption, that much more greater, because, hey, there will be a deliverance for the elect. I just pray that I'm a part of it, and as you should too, And it says, redeemed from the earth. Here it is. These are they which were not defiled with women. All right. Meaning what? What woman? The seducing doctrine. All right, that they use equated to a woman, just like how wisdom's beauty is equated to a wisdom, just as Israel's beauty is equated as wisdom, so is these doctrines equated to the seduction of a woman. A woman has the ability to seduce a man, and a lot of times the women use that ability for wickedness. So this is what the Bible is speaking about when it's calling the elect virgins, because they weren't seduced by the wicked philosophies of man. Okay, and you have a lot of seduction, that is taking place. It also speaks about seducing spirits in the last days. Okay, so it says, for they are virgins. See, the elect are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High and unto the Lamb. And why were they virgins? And in their mouths was found no guile. Okay, so they were pure. And all right, a virgin is to be considered pure, you see, untouched, okay, set aside for someone, right? And in their mouths was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of the Most High. So this, okay, these, the virgin, all right, is what we want to be, okay? We want to be of that elect. We want to be of that number. This is why we need to do everything a virgin is supposed to do that is betrothed. We are betrothed to Yahweh Bashem El Shai. So going back to the law, which now I'll lead to Ezekiel 9, Deuteronomy 22 and 23. If a damsel that is a virgin, all right, spiritually speaking about us, be betrothed. We are betrothed. We are married unto Yahweh Bashem El Shai. What proves that? Let's go to 1 Peter 4 and 1. Okay. We are a living sacrifice now. All right. Just like they don't teach women on this side. Women are supposed to live for their man. All right. A man of the Lord. Okay. 1 Peter 4 and 1. It says, for as much then as Hamashiach has suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind, for he that has suffered in the flesh has ceased from sin. That's this scripture right here is a lesson within itself. That here's the point though, that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh. So look, our bodies are not ours. They never were. Okay. But our body is not ours. We are living for our husband, just like a woman. A woman lives for her man. She lives for her family. She lives for her house. Okay. So we are betrothed virgins to Yahweh Shai. So now knowing that, we can no longer live the rest of this time in this body to our own desires. But what? To the lusts of men, but to the will of Yahweh Bashem El Shai. So we, being these Lord's will elect virgins, okay, married, betrothed to Yahweh Shai, to Yahweh Bashem El Shai, there's a duty. There's a mindset that comes with that. Just like in a relationship in the world, there's actually a spirit. Like, you know, hey, we all were young once. And remember, you women, you sisters out there, you brothers, remember you had that conversation like, you wanna be my girlfriend? You know, you want to be my boyfriend? And then your whole life changes. Your whole mind is now, there's a specific spot in your mind, in your spirit for this other person now, because there is a form of a bond there with this essence that's taken place. There's a bond. So that's what we have now. We have been given a bond back, okay, to Yahweh Bashem El Shai. And this prophecy of this great bond is equated to a marriage. All right. So within that marriage, you have a duty, okay, as a betrothed virgin now, and that's to be a sire and a crier. And I'm going to get it. It's just the spirit is building it up right now. So let's keep going. If a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed unto an husband, who's our husband? All right. We should all know. And a man find her in a city and lie with her. That's what Esau's done, right? Esau has found us and taken us. Okay, just like the story of King David. It was the Edomites that took King David's wife and children. Okay, it might have been his wives, because I'm thinking, was that after the story of Nabal? It was either wives or wives. I believe it was wives, but Esau took King David's wives and children. Okay, and he had to pray to the Lord and go and take them back. So this is the same story, but on a grander scale. Okay, because even King David needs to be delivered now, and that's going to be for he's going to be delivered from his king Yahweh Shai. It says, then ye shall bring them both out unto the gate of the city. See, look, this is the law that pertains to when a damsel that is betrothed, because when you go up, if a man finds a damsel that's not betrothed and he lies with her, he just gives the husband the father money, and then he can make her his wife forever. But in this case, we're betrothed. See, there's law, all right, on rape. There's law on marriage. Now, the death penalty comes if that virgin is betrothed, all right? So that's why death is coming for Edom, all right? What to say, he that stealeth the man, okay? So we're kidnapped, all right? We're a betrothed virgin, all right, in enemy territory, waiting for our king, waiting for our husband to come deliver us, okay? Waiting to be delivered. And some of us will wait even unto death. Okay, that is a part of this. All right. And it makes me think of the scene in Braveheart. Let me see if I can find that. Braveheart. Let's see. We'll say King kills King kills Wallace's wife. All right. This was a very, very powerful scene right here. See, this is beauty, man. Okay, this is beautiful. But this right here, you know, this is equated to us. We're Israel. And she was taken by this excuse my language, this Edomite. But in the history, this is Jake's. Okay, these are actually Israelites. Okay, if you know history, all right, we ruled in the Dark Ages, the Scots, the English, that was all us. So these really were supposed to be so-called, you know, black people. So this was a wicked Jake king. But for this instant, we're going to use it for face value. So this wicked Edomite king kidnapped William Wallace's wife, and he tied her up. And in her last seconds before death, before execution, all she was doing was waiting for her husband. Okay, she was waiting for her husband, and the king killed her. But the point is that his wife was faithful even unto death. And that's how we need to be. We need to be faithful to our king unto death. Okay, we have a king. We equated so much as to a husband, you know, and this is, you know, and it's very, very powerful, very impactful for these statements to be used compared to us. You see, so you got to look at the raw essence of this and see the beautiful, you know, and for you sisters out there, hey, you women, you can tap in to that love, because that's your job as a wife. So we as men, the Israelite men, all right, we understand that now in the spirit of that relationship to our king, all right, to our husband, Yahweh Shai, because we're being equated to a wife, to a woman, to a virgin, okay, to bring in the power of this bond, you see, all right? So it's all symbolic. So it says, if a damsel that is a virgin be married, be engaged, be given to, betrothed unto a husband, being Yahushai, and a man, Esau, find her in the city and lie with her, rape her, take her, that has happened to us, then ye shall bring them both out unto the gate of the city, and ye shall stone them with stones that they die. The damsel, because she cried not. See, the damsel, we're the damsel. So with us being taken, it is our duty, all right, as a betrothed virgin, to be crying out from this thief taking us and forcing himself on us, because he is getting ready to force himself on us like he has never done before, okay, with this mandatory mark. That is going to be the greatest taking and raping, all right, on people known to man. No day like it. He is getting ready to enter himself unto these people, and we need to refuse that as a betrothed virgin, like the law says. See, this is what you need to do. You need to cry out, because if you don't cry out, then you're going to be put to death right with him. All right. So this was the law. So back in that day, all right, if a woman was betrothed, it was her job, because she can't overpower the man. All right, 9 times out of 10. So what can she do? She cries out. Read the story of the history of Susanna. She told those 2 wicked elders, basically, I can't beat you. You know, all I can do is cry out, and I'm going to scream. And that's what you need to be doing right now spiritually. You need to be crying out spiritually right now, because you now understand it is your duty as a betrothed virgin to Yahweh Shem Shai in the land of captivity. You need to be crying out. And it's just like in our law, the damsel, because she cried not, being in the city, and the man, because he has humbled his neighbor's wife, so thou shalt put away evil from among you. So see right here, this is what you're supposed to do. Okay. And it says, let's keep reading. Let me see. It says, but if a man find a betrothed damsel, see, betrothed damsel in the field, and the man force her and lie with her, then the man only that lay with her shall die, but unto the damsel thou shalt do nothing. There is in the damsel no sin worthy of death, for as when a man riseth against his neighbor and slayeth him, even so is the matter. Right? For watch, for he found her in the field, and the betrothed damsel cried, and there was none to save her. See? So our job is to cry, because we've been taken, but we can't do nothing against this system right now. We can't do nothing against this beast, because it's a prophesized empire to be ruling as the Roman Empire, you know, with iron teeth, you know, crushing and devouring. So we are just a betrothed damsel crying. So this lesson is to the Sigher'S and Crier'S, because that's the spirit we're supposed to be in. We've been taken, we're betrothed, we're the delicate damsel. So all we can do is just cry and cry to Yahweh Shem Shai. But that is what you're supposed to do. Okay, you are supposed to sigh and cry to Yahweh Shem Shai. And there's benefits in that. And the benefits are life-saving, because the damsel doesn't get put to death. See, the damsel didn't get put to death. Okay, but if you cry not, you will get put to death. All right. So we as the betrothed virgin damsel, all right, compared to a beautiful, delicate woman, all right, we need to sigh and cry to Yahweh Shem Shai because we don't have our king. We don't have our king ruling. We need our king to rule, okay? We don't fucking vote for presidents. Excuse my language. We have a king. That's what this world don't understand right now. You stupid ass people have been deceived, which is prophecy, so it's supposed to happen. So, you know, but at the same time, these people are believing a lie so much that you have to actually combat these lies with truth. And it's to the point you need to understand. So why didn't you vote? I don't need a vote. That's not my culture. Okay. I have a king. My king has a king. I have a God. I have a savior. That's where we stand. We don't stand in the midst of you people. This place is supposed to be ran under a monarch. And that's what we're getting ready to enter. We're getting ready to enter a righteous monarchy. Okay. This is what we're waiting on. We're waiting on our king. The virgins are waiting for their husband. What is that? Matthew 10, the 5 wise virgins and the 5 foolish. Hey, I pray through the spirit and I humbly speak as a man, but we are the 5 wise virgins looking and waiting for ours. Okay. Because the bridegroom is coming. Okay. It says that the days of Noah, they're eating and drinking and giving into marriage. Well, we're giving into a marriage too. And our marriage is Yahweh Shai's marriage. Yahweh Shai is a marriage that is getting ready to take place. Ezekiel 9:4, and Yahweh Shem Shai said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry. See, you need to be sighing and you need to be crying unto your king, unto your God, unto your savior, unto your husbandman, unto you. This is what our duty is, okay? That we no longer live the rest of this time in the flesh to the lust of mere mortal man, but the time remaineth that we live toward the Lord, okay? You know, and it makes me think about even when in the ancient customs, when a woman would get ready for her man, her king, her husband, or Lord, she would soak in precious oils and ointment for over a year. I believe it was 6 months of this and 6 months of that. I could be off a little bit, but she soaked, waiting for us. So this is what we're doing right now, okay? You want to know what you're to be doing? You're to be waiting on the Lord, okay? You're to be waiting on the Lord, all right? This is your job. Just like when a man goes away for business or to war, the wife stays home and waits faithfully, you know? That's why it's effed up when a woman commits adultery and her man's away at war. That's why she needs to be put to death. Okay, that's terrible. That's why there's laws on this. You got to look at these laws, but now look at it spiritually. Okay, you got to. This is why we were. The Lord brought out the law of adultery, comparing it to us. You got to look at these things spiritually, man. So let's go down into this real quick. I want to find it in particular scripture. Look, see, days of Noah. We're not going to get, well, you know what? Let's read that since we made that point. Matthew 24 and 37. But as the days, it says, but at the days of, let's start 36. It says, but of the day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. So the only Yahweh knows the specific time, day, hour, year of destruction and us being freed and delivered. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. So also shall the coming of our King be, okay? The virgin's husband be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage. Now, there's nothing wrong with marriage, but in these days that we're living in, the marriage that you have now is completely wicked, okay? Multiple marriages, you know, a woman, this is her third, you know, it's wicked, all right? Man with man, you know. But the marriage that we are given into is the marriage of the Lamb, okay? The marriage of the Lamb. That's the marriage we're focusing on as what? The betrothed virgin, the betrothed damsel crying out. Here it is. We're waiting for the marriage of Yahweh Shai, and Esau's over here trying to take us from that marriage. This is why you need to be crying out. This is why you need to be a watchman. This is why you need to be pointing things out and warning and telling and speaking. Until the day that Noah entered into the ark and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. See? So we, all right, are waiting for Yahweh Bashem Shai. We're waiting for Yahweh Shai. Now watch this. Matthew 24 and 42. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord does come, but know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh, who then is a faithful and wise servant. All right. And what does the word woman mean? Servant. Okay. So we need to be a faithful woman to Yahweh Shem Shai. See, it's all symbolic. Look at this symbolically. Okay. And for you women out there, this should give you more of a righteous spirit to be more faithful, you know, because there's a demon out here for women to lack faith when it comes to their man. So we cannot allow that spirit to befall us as a nation, as the hopeful elect. Use all these things as edifying tools and what not to be, or use things of what to be. See, so we are using these pinpoints, okay, as examples for us in how to conduct ourselves with our relationship to Yahweh B'Shem Shai. He said that he's married unto us. You see, so there's laws and characteristics and standards that you need to keep as being married to. You see, so it says, who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord has made ruler over his household to give them meat in due season. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. See, because if you are not crying out, imagine a man coming home and he sees his wife, a man attempting to lay with his wife, and she's just laying there, legs open, you know, like shit sweet. They both are getting taken down. But if a man comes and he sees his woman crying, yelling, stop, no, then what you think that husband's going to do? It says jealousy is the rage of man. So we need to remain faithful so Yahweh Shai can whoop Esau's ass with a righteous, jealous rage. That's what it's time to be. It's time to be a faithful servant to Yahweh B'Shem Shai. Can you see it, brothers? Can you see the beautiful example, okay, of things that happen on a day-to-day basis? You see? So it says, blessed is that servant when Yahweh Shai comes and we're saying, hell no, I ain't taking your mark. I ain't taking your this. I ain't taking any of that. And you can put me to death. That's the spirit you need to be in, because that's a spirit that is out here. All right. This is why we have laws on that. Okay. This is why we have prophecy that's going to be fulfilled on that. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Verily I say unto you that he shall make him a ruler over all his goods. There you go, man. Because you don't want to be a faithless, adulterous demon when Yahweh Shai comes back. And a lot of Israelites are like that. Okay. They're going to be equated to an adulterous whore woman. And the only thing that comes to that is death, is judgment. Because look, it says, but and if that evil servant shall say in his spirit, right, his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming. That's you've seen that. That's an actual spirit. Okay. Oh, what's the movie? The show Walking Dead. The show Walking Dead, the main character's wife, she's getting popped in the first episode because everything went wrong. The world's ending. She can't find her man, so she's getting popped by the next guy. What was that other movie? Is it This Is the End? It's with Forrest Whitaker. The whole movie, the son-in-law is going back to a ruined city to get his so-called pregnant wife, and she's getting popped by the neighbor. You see? So what you think gonna happen to when Yahweh Shai comes and he sees 2/3 getting popped by Esau? He gonna put their ass to death right with them, man. They're gonna die a death of an adulterer. You see, we do not want to be in that category. This is why we need to sigh and cry, because he's already getting forced himself, and he's getting ready to reforce himself on us. Okay, he's already taken us. Now he's getting ready to force himself on us like no day like it. This is the prophecy of the mark. He's getting ready to force himself literally in us through the mark. Okay. So you need to understand the detriment, all right, of refusal from this man. All right. We already are bound. We're already betrothed. We've already made a covenant. Okay. We've already made a covenant. What's that in Chronicles? Those that made a covenant. Let me get my scriptures right here. There's a beautiful, it's in Chronicles. Oh man, I haven't got this in years. I don't know if I can find it. It's like, I know it's not 36, But they all made a covenant that who shall not serve the Lord shall be put to death. Let's put that in real quick. Let me put that in. I don't want to keep you, brothers and sisters, too long. Who shall not serve the Lord, excuse me, serve the Lord shall be put to death. And that goes perfect with Ezekiel 9:4. Yep. Barakateh Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. All right. Yep. Now let's hold our points. Oh, we about to end it, but let's get our points. And it says, but if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with the drunkard, the Lord of that servant shall come in the day when he looketh not for him. Right. Oh, I thought you were dead. That's why I'm getting popped by everyone. That's a real spirit out here. That's a real spirit out here where they lack faith. Well, my man ain't coming, so I'm going to just run wild and get popped by everybody on the block. That's what's going to happen to 2/3. They don't believe that they need to be they don't believe that they're in a relationship with Yahweh Shemel Shai. They don't believe that they have to be. They don't believe they need to be faithful either. So what are they doing? They're out gadding abroad, being as a whorish woman, and they're going to die of that whorish death. We are equated as a beautiful, delicate woman. Understand the requirements that we as a nation are bound under. Okay. And it says, when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not aware of, and shall cut him asunder and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites, there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. And this is getting ready to happen. This is getting ready to happen. Okay. So now let's finish our initial points. Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. So if you are not sighing, if you are not crying as a betrothed damsel is commanded to, then you will be put to death. If you are not sighing and crying out for your husband, your king, your God, your savior, you will be put to death as the damsel would, because you were commanded to cry out. And to the others, he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. You see? So it is our job, it is our duty as a betrothed damsel to be sighing and crying unto Yahweh Shemel Shai. Now let's grab that real quick in Chronicles, 2 Chronicles 15, and we'll end it on there. All right, we're going to end it on there. Let's get here, and let's go, let's go to 15. All right, so this is 2 Chronicles 15, and let's see. Let's start at 10. Okay, it says, so they gathered themselves together at Jerusalem in the 3rd month, in the 15th year of the reign of Asa, and they offered unto the Lord the same time of the spoil which they had brought, 700 oxen and 7,000 sheep. And they entered into a covenant to seek Yahweh Shemel Shai power of their fathers with all their heart and with all their soul. Don't that sound like marriage? Do you solemnly swear? What do they call them? What the hell are those called? The wedding vows. Let's look at wedding vows. See, where do you think this comes from, man? You know, where do you think these wedding vows come from? Look, in the name of God, look at this. This is a covenant, man. This proves that marriage is for life, i.e. us. But see, you don't have that spirit like that here. You know, you don't have that spirit of loyalty here. All right. You got a lot of bullshit ass people that ain't ready to be loyal to one another here. All right. Hey, man, you got to be loyal to Yahweh Shemel Shai as you would to your woman, just like how the Lord is loyal to us. It says he's not a man that he should lie not. So it's time for some loyalty to kick in, man. Fuck all this monkey branching and jumping from man to man. You know, that's some bullshit. I've seen it literally. I've literally see it, man. That's an actual spirit where a woman will jump from man to man to man to man. That's an actual spirit out here. But the elect will not hold that spirit. That's why there are no guile. That's why they're virgins, okay? Faithful unto death. In the name of God, I, right, take you, right, to be my husband or wife, to have, to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor. None of these people believe in this, man. None of these people possess this spirit to really be there like that. A fucking woman will leave you in an instant, man. You know, I literally seen a video today. Let me see if I can find a Google. I literally seen a video today, and guess what? Breaking news. It was a black woman where she divorced her husband because she wanted more money. How foul? How foul is that? Man, I'm the Wadi Abashim outside for the judgment coming. That's foul. Let me see. A woman divorces, and guess what? You can't divorce the Lord. All right, we're gonna get in Chronicles. You can't. All right. Hey, I say you can't. You can't. If I get a woman, you not leaving me. You're mine. See, and what's crazy is you have and you would think a woman would love to hear that. Oh wow, I got. See, these are spirit. That's a spirit of loyalty from the Lord. So if we have that spirit, how much more towards the Lord? You see, and the Lord is building something beautiful here, man. And these people are going to get left behind. Woman divorces woman, which she can't. Woman divorces husband for more money. Yep, you've seen it. Look at this. Let me see if it comes up. It was recent. You brothers know I ain't a man that, you know, I'm gonna be lying. You know, I'm not gonna lie. But you know, you can look it up yourselves. I was just I was scrolling around the internet, and it was a black woman where she had left her man for more money. It was two black women talking. But you'll look it up yourself. It was out there. You'll find it. But let's go back to our initial points. 2 Chronicles 15 and 12. And they entered into a covenant to seek the Lord, power of their fathers, with all their heart and with all their soul. Right. And then we read the wedding vows. All right. It says, rich or poor, sickness and health, to love and to cherish until we are parted by death. This is my solemn swear. See, so we have to have this spirit towards the Lord. All right. And that's in the scriptures. We're towards the Lord for better, for the good days, for the worst days, for the days that we got some money, for the days we ain't got money, for the days that we're sick, for the days that we have health, for the days that we're in love and to cherish. Oh, it speaks about that too. You know, there's many scriptures that speak on that with these vows, because that's what they did. They basically took scriptures and then, you know, made their own little twist to it. So let's finish our point though. And it says, and they entered into a covenant to seek Yahweh Shemel Shai, power of their fathers, with all their heart and with all their soul, that whosoever would not seek the Lord, power of Israel, should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. See? So, hey, Ezekiel 9 and 4 and 2 Chronicles 15 and 13 go hand in hand. Okay, so we are in a covenant, whether you like it or not. Every single Israelite on this planet, whether they like it or not, have been married unto the Lord through contract, through covenant. And now the Lord has all right to judge you for breaking your vows. This is why it says, if you're not able to keep a vow, don't make one. But it was set up for us to make this vow with the Lord. So now us being returned, we now understand, oh, I'm in a vow. I'm in a vow to the Lord. Oh, no, I can't do that. Oh, I can't do that. I'm betrothed. You see? So this is why when the first wave went around with, you know what, that snake bite, you should have not got that, because he entered you. That's adultery. Okay. That's adultery. You committed adultery by taking that. Okay. And the next step is he's getting ready to put his manufactured seed in you, his mark, to claim that's my bitch. You're mine now. See? This is why judgment's coming. That if you take that mark, it's equated to you committing adultery on Yahweh Shemel Shai. You see? You know, so that's pretty much the lesson, man. The Wadi Yahweh Shemel Shai for, you know, give me the inspiration, you know, putting the spirit on me to do that lesson. You know, all day I was just meditating. I wanted to do a lesson. We're in the year of turn up, you know, and this is our duty. This is our duty, is to serve Yahweh Shemel Shai with truth and sincerity. Let me get one more. Because what? We're a living sacrifice. Okay. I just want one more. I want one more. All right. This is what we're to do. You're married. Okay. You're married. All right. So we got a job to do. Nobody wants a lazy ass wife. Nobody wants a lazy ass servant. Nobody wants a lazy ass nobody, a sluggard. Romans 12 and 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy. See, holy. If you took that bite, if you take that mark, you are no longer holy. All right, you're betrothed. Okay, you see? And it says, acceptable unto the Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. So this is our reasonable service. Our reasonable service is to be a faithful woman, a faithful servant to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. See? You faithful to your job, you're faithful to Babylon, you stop at the stop signs, you pay your taxes, you pay your bills as a faithful, I almost said, I'm got a little loose my lips because right now that's what Esau's got you as, his bitch. So why not? But we're not Yahweh. No, we're his wife. He's equating us to something beautiful and delicate and holy, a holy matrimony. There's respect here with serving the Lord. Ain't no respect serving Esau, He shits on you. He just degrades you, and you're faithful to his ass, But over here, the Lord, like, look, man, you a king, you princess, you got this coming. He's building us up. How can you not be loyal to that? Yahweh Shemel Shai is being a good husband to us and being loyal. It's time for us to show some damn gratitude, Shit. Romans 12:2, and be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. It's time to renew your mind to your man, to your husband. Quit with all this opinionated bullshit. Just be a faithful servant, man, that you may prove what is good to what? Your husband, right? An acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh Shemel Shai. There it is, man. I think what a beautiful, beautiful analogy for our servitude is to a husband, is to a wife to her husband. You see? So, hey, man, I pray you brothers and you few sisters, you are edified through the Spirit as I was, and you are exhorted as well. And I would like to say, call Allah, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rachak. All right. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do rule well. With that being said, Shalom.